Hi, it says you're live, so I guess I'm live. I want to thank, first of all, the person that made a comment. I guess there were three comments, but I could only see one. I'm really glad that somebody was paying attention. And since making my video earlier, sorry, I'm not thinking straight. I'm usually well under pressure. Maybe if I don't look at myself while I'm talking, I'll just look around. I don't know exactly what to mention. The second one, I just felt like talking to somebody because otherwise I feel like just going into my bed. I've been talking with my therapist. She's going to call back at 5:15 to check in on how I am. And I created a notes app page here. Um, there's something here. I don't remember. I guess tenants' rights advice, where I can go on February 11th from 4 to 6 p.m. It's a Wednesday, and I can go to the Department of Social Services. Somebody suggested, but it's conflicting advice as to what people can actually do. I don't know. I right now I don't have faith in government agencies, and I'm a Democrat, and I it's really I believe, like Kennedy did, that government institutions can help. That's the reason government is there, to be able to serve as a safety net, and we don't let anybody go under the water. We like if there's a flood, the government I don't remember the name of emergency management agency, FEMA or something, is supposed to go in and actually help no matter what state, whether you're Democrat or Republican or whatever party. It's supposed to be apolitical. The government is supposed to be apolitical. Um, it steps in when people need help. We don't let anybody go down. It's like that. The lyrics to that 21 Jump Street opening theme song, when your back is to the wall, when there's no one else to call. That's what I see government's purpose as being. Right now, I just don't have faith in anybody being able to help me. And I remember, again, the ending of Rambo's the movie with Rambo in it, which is actually called First Blood, where he said, I talked more about this in the previous live video earlier today, but like nobody will help. He says something like, I go through this nightmare. I wake up each morning with this, and for the past 7 years, and I called nobody will help. But anyway, somebody gave me the number for mobile crisis team. If you're in crisis, this is a local number. I guess it's a 24-hour helpline. I guess it wouldn't apply. It's only a local number because of the zip code, because of the area code. But maybe there's an area in your area, the phone number that does the same service, and they can only provide one. Some people said they can. Well, and actually, my therapist gave me that phone number and said, would I be open to somebody coming to check in on me and talk through a plan, develop a plan, and I want. It's like I'm reaching out for people, some agency, some group somewhere, to just plead my case. Not, well, I guess something like a court, but like go to this organization and they can be able to help. That's what government is supposed to be for. And we, we're all, I guess, in financial problems. It's because of stupidity. It's because of short-term planning. It's because of short-sightedness. It's because people just don't care, and after a while, they get sunk. I'm not as paranoid. I'm trying not to be as paranoid to think that it's on purpose, that the people at the top want to create an oligarchy, a financial oligarchy, where everybody. Do you know the top? It's like 1% of the population owns like 90-something percent. I've heard that statistic. Top 1% owns the 90%, and everybody else is peons. that's the way it was in feudal times, and it screwed everybody over. And you know where we were in feudal times, we've been able to progress as a world. Our country's been able to progress when it has a strong middle class, and I don't want this to be perceived as political. It's hard to decide whether it's what's political and what's non-political. I just want, I just mean that when I think of political, I think of people with ideas to help, and it looks like certain people just don't want to help. They have more fun pushing people down and screwing with people. It's like trolls being at the very top. Trolls are running our government right now. And I don't watch these channels where people talk like that, but right now I guess I'm feeling like that. Um, and I have like $30 to my name right now. I don't know how to pay this. So the Department of Social Services. So again, this is a local number, but emergency assistance, housing assistance. I was told that they could only help. First of all, I was told I could go there in person. I should go there in person. Well, I don't want to reveal where I got that, but somebody advised that I could go there in person and at least show that in case I go to court for this eviction thing, I could go to court and then I could show that I did something. But it's a good thing that I didn't go, because then I got contradictory information that says you can't go without an eviction notice, and I don't have an eviction notice yet. I'm going to check my mailbox after I make this video, and I'm just stuck. It's, I guess, the filthy rich are able to get through things. And there's a movie, I think it's based on Harlan Ellison's story, where it's a science fiction story, dystopian science fiction story, where you can pay to have more life added to yourself. So you can pay some amount of money to extend your life. And that's how it feels right now. I guess the rich get extremely rich, and that's how you get robber barons, and that's how you get people who just steal and take what they can, and everybody else is screwed over. And I'm thinking of the movie Rogue One from Star Wars, the Star Wars saga, and Jyn Erso says, you let somebody with this much power essentially, I'm paraphrasing, but you let somebody with this much power, namely the Galactic Empire, get away with this, and you're condemning the galaxy to to servitude, a lifetime of servitude. Can't remember exactly how she phrases it, but and somebody asks in the meeting, what chance do we have? And she says, well, what choice do we have? Every moment we waste takes us closer to the ashes of Jeddah, which was a moon that they blew up to test their doomsday weapon, not doomsday weapon, to test their weapon. And in the next movie, with the Death Star, that same weapon, they blow up a planet just to demonstrate the threat they have, the power they have, so that, as Governor Tarkin puts it in the first Star Wars movie, no one will dare oppose us now. They want to maintain their control. The Galactic Empire, they want to maintain absolute power. And the rebels try to, at least take it down so they can have their freedom back. And the Death Star just merely blows up somebody's planet just as a demonstration. He has no gumption about it. He just blows it up because that's the planet, Princess Leia's planet. She won't give them the location of the rebel base, so he blows up her planet. And it's the rebel base. The fake name that she gives is, he says, too far remote to make an effective demonstration. So he blows up this planet so everybody can see. It's like the Germans. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm sorry. I just feel like um, it's like the Germans going into Poland and at the beginning of World War II and just marching and they take whatever they want and nobody opposes them. But I'm going off on something much bigger. But it's how I feel right now, and um, I feel really powerless, and my future doesn't seem. I don't. It seems like I have no future. I've gone through this in the past 11 years. I've gone through this 3 times, and it's that same feeling um, of being powerless, of having no future, and I just want to go to bed. It's unfair. I've helped people. I've um, I've never had a girlfriend. I've um, I wanted to be friends with somebody like Madonna. Um, I'm capable of a lot of quality stuff, um, and I also think of Al Bundy in Married with Children. It's a comedy, but a sitcom, but a lot of what he said, especially in the first 5 seasons, 4 seasons, um, it's funny. I on an intellectual level, while I was watching it, I understood what he was saying, but I was never in it until now, where he says, "How did I get myself into this? Like this marriage, and how he's not a stupid man, and things happen in life, and you get stuck, and so forth." And he tries. I mean, I favor the image of him like trying, and he does something to try and get out of it. And, just life isn't fair, and it's it's the irony. The comedy was smartly written, especially in the first 4 to 5. I don't know about fifth season really, but the first 4 seasons especially. Um, it's a comedy of irony where he tries and it just life has this weird way of twisting around and coming out just screwing you over. But now at the time I was watching it intellectually, I understood what he meant, but that was before I went to college, and then post college, it started sinking in that I couldn't, I'm powerless, and I wouldn't be able to accomplish what I really wanted in life. Sometime during college, and something at the end of high school, I guess, started that. It's ironic because I was at that point, that final senior year semester, that final semester in senior year, it was both burgeoning my burgeoning awareness and confidence and pride in the outside accomplishing things was beginning, and I did not know at the time. I just felt confused about something, and um, um, unrequited love, I guess, or friendship, just unrequited friendship. And I did not know at the time, but I felt I was entering a period where it was going to go south, and then I watched everybody else move away and get good jobs and get careers and families and so forth, and all I could do was just sit and watch. And um, I think about Star Wars and Luke Skywalker. For those of you who know Star Wars, Luke Skywalker on Tatooine, and he says at some point, "Looks like I'm going nowhere." Um, Yet he had talent, and enormous talent, and then after college, I couldn't go to Los Angeles. I couldn't go to Southern California, and I really wanted to build something of my life. So this YouTube channel was some last ditch effort to be creative, and I I I haven't had suicidal like thoughts really about a plan, but I just feel like going to bed, and I want to sleep through this, and I feel like going to some agency and just explaining myself and please help me get out of this. Just like Rambo and at the end of First Blood, just please help somebody help me get out of this. And he says nobody would help. And it's 2:12 right now. I just, I feel like ostracized. I feel like I have these qualities, and nobody's going to see it. I've been through this before and I've been able to get out of it, but right now I don't know. I don't have much in terms of food. I just have cereal and I have milk, and I have carrots that have been in there for in the vegetable drawer in the refrigerator for a few months, I think, and something like that. I guess I could eat them. I should clean them off and eat them. It's something at least. And I think now that I think about it, there may be some cans of vegetables, mixed vegetables and spinach or something. But I have a couple bags maybe of popcorn kernels, you put in the microwave and you pop. And that's about it. And I have lots of Gatorade from the earlier store. And I don't know. I'm glad that 3 people at least commented on my video, and I think some people have seen my video. I don't think that they'd be able to help, but I'm not expecting anybody to be able to help. But thanks for showing it to me. I mean, thanks for watching the video. And I like I said, my therapist is going to call back at 5:15, and I'm glad I have this microphone working. I had been working on my YouTube channel, and now it's my voice comes through more clearly because I guess people are very if very picky. If it's not up to production quality, then people don't watch. And I think I have important stuff to say, and at least I got my microphone in time to be able to record this. And I don't want to linger on past the point where people start clicking away. Um, I don't know. I really just need work. You can go to my LinkedIn profile. I'll put that in there. My LinkedIn profile. I've been developing my fourth wall site, and I've been planning on today. I've been planning on before this thing came up with the eviction talk. I've been planning on creating digital downloads. One that would be my episode guide for my documentaries, what the episodes would be about, and I wanted to do something with my female alter ego, Samantha Bahar, and I wanted to create something very visual about the music and the inspirations for the songs and the albums. I have like 5 albums in planning stages. I need money for it's all about money. I put on my fourth wall site, I think it's Visionary Ventures Productions or something. I put in a page that's a list of items that people could buy to donate to me, and an Amazon shopping list. What I need is equipment to be able to develop this channel into something that I can really do. And while I was doing that, I was also thinking I need a job. I haven't been able to pay the rent, and I'm in a very weak position. And I guess that's it right now. I feel like just going to sleep right now. And if I do that, I'd feel delinquent, and I feel really stuck, and that's when I feel really hurt and trying to feel torn apart mentally, and stuck in a spot, stuck in a hole. That's not even a good analogy. It feels like rip. It feels like I'm ripped in terms of my emotional needs, and ripped in terms of being behind in the rent, and ripped in terms of what I want to accomplish in life, and ripped maybe some other way, and I just want to go to sleep. And so anyway, thanks. Maybe I'll make another YouTube video next. So LinkedIn, and LinkedIn under my name, Jeffrey Linehan, GeoffreyLinehan. And it includes, I've revamped it, includes a lot of my stuff, my background, and there was some mention of projects I've been doing, and demonstration, like something like a portfolio. And in Visionary Ventures, try searching Fourth Wall for Visionary Ventures. I'll see if I can find that GoFundMe site that my girlfriend set up. She put in $10, and I haven't been able to find it. I've been going through this, so I'll put that in a link too. Thanks. Bye.